There are different ways that different types of variables can be combined. With strings, by adding them together, we end up with something called concatenating strings. This means that we take the one string and simply add it to the beginning of another string. So cat plus fish would give us a new string, catfish. This could be a problem if we try to do math though using strings. String 1 plus string 2 would give us a string of 1, 2, and not 3. To do math with numbers, we need to make sure that the variables we are using are of the type int or float. When we have these numbers, we can do all sorts of math using these variables. Here's a few examples of different math expressions that we can do using numbers. X equals 6, y equals 5. Add equals x plus y. Print add. Multiply equals x times y. Print multiply. Divide equals x divided by y. Print divide. Subtract equals x minus y. Print subtract. We can even combine some of these operations, but remember that our order of operations still applies. This means that first it would calculate brackets, then exponents, then multiplication and division, and finally adding and subtracting. We can even do more advanced math operations, like x equals 6, y equals 5. The exponent equals x times y. This is our power operator and would mean that we have 6 to the power of, or the exponent, 5. Integer division. This is our integer division, which means that it will divide the two numbers, but ignore anything after the decimal. Note though that this does not round the answer. Modulus. This is the opposite of our integer division. Instead of removing the remainder from a division question, it will only print the remainder after dividing. There's even more advanced math that uses an imported math function that allows us to use square root, pi, logarithmic functions, and even trigonometric functions. Let's see how a program would solve a question, though, that combines several of these elements. This code would begin by solving the brackets 6 minus 2, which would give us 4. Next, we do the exponents of 4 to the power of 2, which would give us 16. Next, we multiply 4 and 16 together to give us 64. Finally, they do the modulus of 64 and 3, which would give us a final printout value of 1.